What's up, CNETers? Brian Tong here. Now, okay, we've been at the show all week long, and we all know that phones have all these kinds of disgusting germs and bacteria and all those good things on them. Our next guest has a way to wipe them clean. Jason Greenspan, CEO of Whoosh, there it is.
There it
is in the house. Let's give it up for Jason, everybody. All right, thanks for coming out here.
Man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Whoosh told me it's all about tech hygiene. Tell me what you guys do and kind of what's your mission behind all of this.
Yeah, so we recognize that your screens are gross, right? So all these screens that you love playing with and interacting with, they get really dirty, right? It's no different than when you have a plate of food, your plate gets dirty, or your clothes get dirty, your hands get dirty. So we've developed a really great line of products that keep all your tech clean and hygienic.
So there's like some magic solution in here, I guess you could say. What are you trying, when you look at someone's phone or iPad, what are some of the types of nasty things that could be on it?
Everything from a cold or a flu or general bacteria. Why do you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom?
Why don't I?
Well, why don't you? I do. Why don't you wash your hands, right? So anything that you touch, your phone touches. So, right, so we look at it as what you touch, your phone touches. We also look at it as these devices, you don't go very far without them, right? They're always with you. So they are personal extensions of your hands. So you wash your hands, why don't you clean your device? Like, when was the last time you cleaned your device?
I honestly, you asked me this earlier and I have no idea. I mean, I don't know how many of you, have any of you guys played video games while you're, in the bathroom? Be honest, let's put those hands up.
Or
check
email.
those text messages. Put those hands up. There we go. I know, you know what? Everyone up in the front is the people in the back. I know you've done it. Yeah, you right over there.
Be proud, own it.
She has used the potty.
That's right.
And touched her iPhone.
That's right.
So when you look at this, there's a lot of cleaners, Windex. I guess, I don't know how abrasive this is. What is in here that, why shouldn't you use some of those over-the-counter cleaners too?
Great question.
To do this.
So glass cleaners are designed to clean glass. Now you think about what glass is designed to see through. Right? It was never designed to be touched or interacted with, and glass cleaners do a great job of cleaning glass for seeing through. The problem with screens is they're actually electrical components, right? And all the OEMs and manufacturers, they also put coatings on it, anti-reflective, oleophobic, do different things from a color transparency perspective. If you use an alcohol-based cleaner or an ammonia-based cleaner, which is like a Windex, it can actually peel away that coating, and the alcohol can actually peel away the glue that the screen attaches to the device with and burn through the electrical component. So they're actually not really safe to use, and all your OEM warranties say do not use alcohol or ammonia for that reason. Right?
Okay.
Ours is completely safe. Not only is Whoosh alcohol and ammonia free, it is 100% non-toxic. So, right? Like Banaka. So it's completely non-toxic, because why would you want to put something on your device that you then touch and it's toxic? I didn't say it tasted good, I just said it's non-toxic.
You've been drinking that stuff a lot, haven't you?
Have. Not as good as Windex, not as good as vodka, I was going to say. But it's completely non-toxic, it's great. You put the phone to your face, right? Your kids touch your iPad.
Yeah.
Why use a toxic chemical? It's kind of crazy.
So one thing before, we are going to do some tests here. One thing before we do the test is I've seen videos where they say, oh, you have your toothbrush at home and that there's fecal matter on your toothbrush. Is there poo-poo on your phone?
There is poo-poo on your phone. So your phone is 10 times dirtier than a public toilet seat.
Your phone has poo-poo on it?
Phone, the woman at the back says she uses it in the bathroom. Maybe she'll wash her hands.
Your phone has poo-poo on it?
It does. Right, so let's do some tests and figure out what's going on.
Will my phone have poo-poo on it?
Let's find out.
Okay,
you haven't cleaned it, let's do it. Let's do some testing.
So explain this test as we're doing it.
Yeah, for sure. So this is an ATP test meter.
Okay.
For bacteria and germs to really grow, it needs a protein source. So for you to grow, you need food. Germs and bacteria need food as well. So what this does very quickly is it measures the amount of basically food, the protein, that bacteria uses to grow, right, outside of a lab. So we're going to do some tests. We'll do yours, we'll do mine.
Okay,
so
let's
show everybody.
Can
we see? Right. So we're going to swab his phone. A little bit of swab in here. A little bit of swab in there. Right. So yeah, knock it down. Perfect. Great. Awesome. Right.
That looks lovely.
Hold that for me, please, sir.
I've just jokingly plenty of segments I've actually licked and made out with my phone. Is that not a good idea?
That's a great idea. It's like using saliva to clean your plate. It just works so well.
All right.
So this one's 10 seconds. We'll do a countdown. So let's see what's going to come out with. Anything really above, we're talking about 10 to 15 is really considered dirty. 6, 5.
Wait, so let's go
Which
this
one?
way. There
3.
We go.
Oh, there we go. 2.
Anything
1.
from what to what?
Anything above 15 is dirty. That's
so
dirty,
wait,
dude.
what's my
47.
47.
Dirty, dirty boy.
There is definitely poo-poo on my phone.
Right, so that's yours. Let's do mine, right? So I had this iPad that we've been giving around at the show all day.
Yeah.
People have been touching it and using it and demoing product on. So we're just going to do this one, right? So this is going to be pretty cool. So we're going to see how this one is. Knowing that we were coming here, we didn't clean it at all the last 2 days, and everybody's been handling it. So we'll do the same test.
It would be really sad if that's lower than mine.
That would be really sad.
Man.
Right?
Okay.
So let's do it again. We're going to do a countdown. Help me out here. Let's do it. 10.
Here we go. Hold on.
10.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Wait, 1590?
Yeah, so we've been using the last 2 days, haven't touched it once, haven't cleaned it. So everybody's been touching it deliberately because we were coming here, we're like, let's see how gross we can get my iPad. That's pretty great. You want to lick?
No, I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay away from the iPoo air.
All right, you're more than welcome to. So let's clean it now, right? So
wow,
pretty straightforward. So your bottle,
yes,
for you, pretty straightforward. So you can spray it on the device, right? They're used to getting a little bit of moisture, or you can spray it on the. You're terrified of this.
No,
I can get a little closer. Are you sure?
No, it's 1590. So what other type of bacteria and things? Can you list some of those lovely friends of ours?
Yeah, so E. coli is pretty bad.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's pretty bad,
yeah,
I've heard.
Influenza, H1N1, you've heard all of those kind of germs, right? Yeah. So those are pretty bad. It doesn't take a lot to clean it. So you clean it like you wash your hands. So when you wash your hands, you use a soap, you rub them together, you go down the drain. With any kind of screen cleaner, including Whoosh, you whoosh your screen, you wipe it off with an antimicrobial cloth, which acts as your drain. And let's see how clean it is.
Let's see what we got here.
Let's see.
Oh, and don't worry, for those of you watching out there, we are going to test one of your phones. That's right. Someone's like, yeah, let's get down and dirty.
Well, he's got another poo-poo
He's like,
phone
no,
out
this
there.
guy's like, no, I don't want my poo-poo phone.
Right.
Okay, so we're testing this. This is after it's been cleaned.
Right.
Okay. So my 47 actually wasn't that bad.
That's not bad. That's pretty good. Compared to my 1590, the worst we've seen is about 2700.
3, 2, 1, let's go. 0, 0.
So it's clean.
Right? Wow, are we gonna give a round of applause for the Whoosh? Whoosh, there it is.
The Whoosh, there it is.
Okay, so what we wanna do here is 2 people in our lovely audience. We'd like you to come up here, donate your phones for the cause of science, and the person with the least amount of poo-poo is gonna get a CNET hoodie. All right? You guys want to do this? Why don't you guys, if you can make your way very carefully, come up on stage. Come up on stage, guys. Come around here.
Hey, Jeremy.
All right. We've got Jeremy from Viva Las Vegas.
All right.
What's up, Jeremy?
Hey, Kenneth.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Kenneth, Boca Raton, all the way from Florida.
All the way from Florida.
This is good.
Here we go.
Okay, so what devices do we have here?
We've got
this is an iPhone 6 Plus.
So is mine.
iPhone 6 Plus versus iPhone 6 Plus.
It's game on.
All right, so here we go. Jeremy's going to be on this side. Kenneth, let's grab your phone here.
Okay.
And we'll do this.
Perfect. Here we go.
Okay, we're going to swab these bad boys down.
A really good swab in. A little bit nervous? A little bit?
Whoever gets the lowest number will win a hoodie.
You know the scary thing about
the other one will actually have to give us his shirt.
That's right. We're going to learn who doesn't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom.
Oh, no. Yeah. I'm not going to shake either of their hands, though.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. So we'll hold this one. Whoops.
Sorry. Let's do it again.
Okay.
15 seconds.
All right, I'll just hold this one out here. This one's going for 15 seconds. This is for Mr. Jeremy's.
Yep.
I'm going to swab that other one down. I'm not going to show you the number. I don't want to show you the number yet.
You got that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do this.
I don't want to show anyone the number. The suspense is building.
Are you scared?
I'm not scared of anything.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Another 5 seconds and we're good.
Okay. Here we go.
So yeah, so your phones get dirty. You touch them all day long. You wash your hands, clean your phone.
I mean that will definitely, this is a good selling point for your product for sure.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
3.
So what we'll do is we'll actually turn them in this direction. I'll actually turn them so that we can get the right camera angle. Okay. Here we go. So we have Mr. Kenneth over here, Mr. Jeremy over here. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
With 282, Jeremy with the poo-poo hand, and Kenneth 201. You are our winner for washing your hands.
But still dirty. Well, congratulations. Not too bad. Not too
All right,
bad.
here you go. We will get you the right size unless you like a men's small. That will look very tight and form-fitting on your body.
That's not going to work too well.
We'll get you guys some Whoosh too. Thank you so much.
All right, there you go. Well, thank you so much for this. Where can people find Whoosh?
Yeah, Apple Store, Amazon, Walmart, Target.
Okay.
We're available at whooshgreenshine.com.
All right, there we go. Thanks, Jason, so
Thanks
much.
so much, guys.